Hello and welcome. Today, we are diving into a growing digital rebellion, one that is challenging the widespread belief that artificial intelligence always makes things better. In a surprising twist, some of the most beloved apps in the world are now facing backlash from their most loyal users, all because of one thing too much AI. Take Karen Crow, for example. After 581 consecutive days of studying French on the popular language app Duolingo, she cancelled her subscription. Her reason? The app, she says, has lost its soul. And she is not alone. Across Reddit, YouTube, TikTok, and countless forums, thousands of users are now voicing their frustration with apps that once felt fun, creative, and deeply human, but are now being reshaped by artificial intelligence. These users say their favorite platforms are being stripped of their personality, their creativity, and, above all, their human connection. Karen, a 51-year-old former subscriber of both Duolingo and audiobook platform Audible, cancelled both services in May. She said the turning point was when Duolingo announced it would double its lesson output using AI and replace contract writers entirely. Audible, on the other hand, introduced synthetic AI voices for audiobooks. "I've spent a lot of money on these services," Karen said. "What happens when creativity is replaced by automation? If enough people walk away, maybe companies will think again." The message is spreading. Users are warning each other about what they call the soulless experience of AI-generated translations, robotic narrations, and the loss of playfulness that once made these apps special. Some claim the experience now feels hollow, even frustrating with AI, sometimes producing nonsensical results. But the companies behind these platforms argue otherwise. Duolingo says AI has been part of its infrastructure for years, and the new tools are meant to enhance the app, not replace people. According to the company, automation allows talented staff to focus on more meaningful tasks. They also emphasize that they are still hiring across departments. Audible makes a similar argument, producing a professionally narrated audiobook can cost thousands of dollars and take weeks. AI reduces that cost and time drastically, making it possible to publish older, niche, or translated titles that would otherwise never make it to audio. From the company's perspective, it is all about accessibility, efficiency, and scaling up. However, digital culture experts say that users have every right to feel disillusioned. According to Alice Marwick, research director at Data and Society, what people are paying for is something that feels special, useful, or personal. These AI-driven changes are making users feel like they are losing that spark. Take Duolingo's signature green owl, once playful, sometimes cheeky, and often part of the app's quirky charm. Now, some users feel the fun is fading as the AI begins to dominate the experience. And it is not just Duolingo or Audible in the hot seat. Educational platform Chegg is under fire for similar reasons. Even tech giant Google had to retract an Olympic advertisement that misused AI in a tone-deaf way. But the concerns go deeper than just product quality. Writers, designers, and artists are increasingly worried that AI is eroding the creative industries altogether. Writer Brittany Moon said it best: technology was supposed to make life easier, so I could enjoy creating. Now machines cook and clean for me, and AI is making the art. That anxiety is now spilling into the courts, with lawsuits accusing tech firms of using copyrighted materials to train AI models without permission. On the science side, the warning signs are multiplying. A study from the MIT Media Lab found that over-reliance on AI chatbots could reduce brain activity and weaken memory. In other words, our ability to think, create, and innovate could slowly erode. Masoud Chichek, associate professor at Washington State University, says consumer attitudes toward AI are shifting dramatically. In fact, his recent survey shows that many users are starting to develop an allergy to the term itself. We may soon see companies take the opposite route, branding themselves as proudly human-made, he said, and consumers will pay more for it. In a world where convenience often trumps connection, we may finally be reaching the tipping point, where people stop asking what AI can do and start asking what it should do. Thanks for watching. Stay thoughtful and stay human.